Welcome out to the Epically Geeky Show, episode number 16. I am your host for the evening, Eugene Stevens. Our opening question could be pretty general, but we're going to leave it to something very specific. In case zombies were to happen, which would you choose, axe or shotgun? Jay, which would you choose, axe or shotgun, sir?
Oh, you know my love of guns, but you know they do tend to run out after a while. Even with my supply, I would run out eventually. So an axe, I mean, it can become dull, but I think in the long run it'd last longer. The no noise thing,
That's
is a
definitely a
plus. So I would have, against my better judgment, go with an axe.
Gotcha. Ray, which would you choose, axe or shotgun?
I've got to go, the axe, just because of the longevity of it compared to, like, shotgun up here. You might get, if you take out the plug, you're looking at 6 shots max. So, yeah, definitely.
They limit that in Canada?
Yeah, you're limited to, I think it's 3 shots.
My tactical shotgun holds 9.
It's if you're hunting down here in the States, I know there's a lot of laws for plugs as well. You can either hold 2 or 3.
The new voice you're hearing tonight is our special guest. What say you, axe or shotgun?
Axe all the way.
Axe all the way. So far, we got axe across the board. So we'll ask the ladies. Lainey, axe or shotgun?
I'm going to say axe because of the no noise factor, and it's a lot easier to, like, if you don't have to reload it, it's going to save you a lot of time. But also, like, it's a multifunctional tool, and I feel like if you're on the run, why on earth do you want to have more things to carry with you? So you can do all kinds of stuff with it. Plus, my upper body would be ripped.
Cutting through bone all day long.
Right.
Yeah.
Just a fucking monster over here.
Chris, what say you, axe or shotgun?
I'll go with everybody else and say axe. But if Ray and I had teamed up, if we're a team, one of us would have the shotgun.
You know what? That's actually a very good point.
That's
One
fair.
of you could carry the shotgun, one of you could carry the axe. So.
But, given the country you're in, would you really be able to swing it? Or would you feel bad about wanting to kill the zombie?
Oh, killing zombies?
No problem.
No.
No, not even Canadians feel remorse for zombies.
No.
No, but I could just imagine it now after every swing. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We would.
I think the first couple I'd feel terrible about, but then after that I'd be fine.
I think the mama bear would come out pretty quick after one of them gets close to the.
Yeah, I was gonna say Chris strikes me as like, oh, you want to dance?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I don't care how nice your demeanor is when it comes to your children. It's
I would kill them if they came after my
Yeah.
kids.
See?
Well, there you go. Oh.
I would.
And then she'd be like, "Oh shit, they weren't a zombie." Oh well, sorry.
Yeah, well,
Mix them after my kids.
I'm gonna finish up here and say, as much as it would be awesome to use a shotgun in this particular area, I gotta go axe, multi-purpose. Going through, especially if you have to get through doors, you have to go through, pretty much everything else that we've said. There's actually a lot of debate as to whether or not it would be better to do that. A lot of it comes down to how you actually get zombified. If you just get zombified just from blood splatter, then yeah, obviously shotgun, because you can take care of it further away. But anyway, we won't go into that. That could be a separate episode. Tonight's main topic, though, I was listening to another podcast, and someone had just mentioned the word coat of arms and in passing, and I thought, you know what? Coat of arms, I have a book somewhere, or my brother does, and it's the Stevens coat of arms, and I don't even remember what's on it. All I know is I'm like, how does this represent, number one, my family nowadays, and number two, specifically me? So I thought we should come up with our own coat of arms, but specifically more so our geeky coat of arms. So I put it out to the rest of the group here. There were certain things that they had to make sure they had on their coat of arms, and we're just going to go around and share this evening. So Most coat of arms, and it actually depends, doing a little research on this, depends on the culture and where it's coming from as to what all is there. But I told everyone they had to have they had to have 2 or 3 different colors. Their shield would be broken into 4 elements. Each part of the shield would represent something about their geeky side. The crest on top, I said, would be their spirit animal. We had a little bit of debate as to that, whether or not it actually had to be an animal, and we decided no, it didn't absolutely have to be an animal. The supporters on the side could be the same thing, or they could be different things. Basically, they're holding up the shield, and then at the bottom you would have a motto of somewhere between 3 and 6 words. So, with that being said, would anyone like to start?
I'll start.
All right, Lainey. Tell you what, let's go ahead and we'll do this going around, and we'll start with the colors. What colors did you choose for your coat of arms?
So, it's no secret. I'm a big Disney nerd. That's kind of my bread and butter.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to pick very specific Disney colors.
Okay.
So, like the color scheme that Ariel has, because that's my favorite princess.
Okay.
So lots of like red, but that like her hair red.
Okay. I was almost worried you were going to come out with a specific color, like
Pantone number.
Yeah.
No, I'm not that cool. No, but that her hair, like her red hair color, and then the color of her shells, and then the color of her tail.
So red and green and
purple.
Okay. I couldn't remember the
Oh my God.
Okay, number one, I have a hard time with color distinction, and I didn't know if they were blue or what, but...
You guys don't remember the general color scheme of every favorite character you've ever had?
No.
Yeah, exactly. They're on her boobs. Come on.
She's 14.
16. She's 16. She's practically an adult. Daddy, I love him.
That's mermaid years, dude. Does she age like a dog?
Ooh, good question. Well, she's half fish. Fish don't really.
Thank God the fish
live that long, right?
Yeah, I mean, so Jen, she could really be like in her 30s.
True. Yeah.
Exactly.
In human years.
And Daddy, she loves him.
All right. You got to think.
Fish is good for eating.
Cover it up, aren't you, Jay?
Oh, Jay.
Tell you what, Parker. You want to go next? What colors did you choose for your coat of arms?
Yeah, I halfway cheated because I know what the Parker coat of arms is.
Oh my God! Of course you do.
So it's like a hunter green and gold.
And of course it is.
So I don't really care too much about colors. Don't really affect me too much. So I just cheated and just picked my actual coat of arms.
That's fine. Hey, that's legitimate.
Yeah. So yeah, hunter green and a gold.
Alrighty then.
Yeah.
Jay, what colors did you pick for your coat of arms?
I'm not real creative. I mean, I know that comes as a shock to a lot of people.
I'm about to fall over. You just don't know.
What?
Yeah, I know. It's fucking weird.
What?
But I'll just go with red, like some red, yellow, black. They're pretty much inside.
Red, yellow, black.
So basically,
the red and yellow are in the same crest as my favorite soccer team.
Oh, that makes sense.
So, and the black, of course, shit's got to be offset by something, so.
There you go.
Shit's got to pop.
That's actually not a bad color scheme for you, because, I know you're constantly posting about the team, so, yeah, that actually makes sense. That's a good call.
I got the tattoo on my chest, and it's got red, yellow, black in it, so.
Well, there you
go. Huh?
All right, Ray, what colors did you choose?
So I chose 3. I've got blue for each square, and then there's a strip of white, and then I've got green in there as well. So blue represents, in coat of arms, it's typically for truth, and so this being the coat of arms for the geekery, I thought that'd be a good color because it is truth. White,
and then you're a terrible liar.
That too.
There it is.
Wow.
Called out.
Yep.
Shots fired.
God damn.
I didn't realize we were in. Okay.
Well, you are.
Yeah, it's that kind of show apparently.
Yeah.
He was like, I didn't know this was a Versus episode.
Size not on.
Take over, and I'm a natural fit.
Okay.
And then
in for Cyrus tonight will be Chris.
White is for peace, typically. So all these things bring me peace. And then green is loyalty and hope. So that just kind of fit into all this. So, yeah.
I really love that you actually went in and looked into what each color means.
Now, see, I got a different color scheme for coat of arms, and green is like healing, growth, and harmony and shit. It don't say in shit. I added that.
Yeah,
I hope it did.
that would have been
I'm
awesome.
glad you clarified that.
If your shit's green, then you got a digestive problem or something.
Mhm.
Instagram that shit.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta do.
No, please don't.
Instagram.
Chris, what are your colors?
Mine are blue and red because those are my kids' favorite colors.
Oh.
There you go.
And I'm a pretty good mom, so.
No big deal. I'm just a great mom.
Yeah.
I chose blue, black, and silver. Blue's my favorite color. I mean, the room I'm sitting in is blue. Black, most of the time, whenever I can pick the color of electronics, I always tend to go for black. It's the color of the shelves behind me as well. And silver, I've always just liked silver. It's a good accent color, especially for blue and black. So that's pretty much why I chose those colors. So. All right, so let's move on to the shield elements. These are the 4 things that were on the shield that represent different aspects, the primary aspects of your geeky self. So, Lainey, what 4 aspects did you choose for your shield?
This was actually a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. Because I had to pick 4 things that I'm like exceptionally geeky about and really like nerd out hardcore for. So the first item is a pint glass.
Okay.
Because I do like my beer, and I do like to geek out about my beer and how it's made and what's in it, and stuff like that. I swear I'm not a douchebag. I'm really not. I promise.
Just gave her a thumbs up.
Yeah. And then a Mickey Mouse logo.
Okay.
So, because whether it's Disney Parks stuff or Disney Parks history or the history of the company or animation history or just animation from them in general or whatever, I go all out for that whole deal. So Mickey Mouse logo, a treble clef.
Okay.
Because I nerd out hard. I'm a very much an audiophile. That's my thing. Listening to music, making music, all that kind of good stuff. And then the Millennium Falcon.
Oh, okay.
So I do love my Star Wars too. So those were my 4 items. I felt like those kind of summed me up.
That's actually a good summation. I like
pretty
that.
well. Yeah, I liked it. It got everything in there. So.
Alrighty, Parker, what 4 items did you put on your shield?
Yeah, my first one is, I guess, 2 things, but not really. It's a mouse/keyboard.
Aww.
Just because I like computers a lot. I like building them. Most of the games that I play are on my computer, so I figure that's just a good enveloping deal. Book would be my second one, just because I really like to read a lot of things.
Oh boy, does he.
So, yeah, there's that. My third one is a Magic the Gathering card.
Nice.
I kind of figured that would kind of envelop all types of card games and also non-video games together.
Gotcha.
I'm trying to stretch here.
Any particular card?
Actually didn't even think about a
pick one right now. Go.
Honestly, if it was going to be a card, I guess it would be a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Okay.
Because I played a lot of that in junior high.
Awesome.
So yeah. Not pet me. And then my fourth one would be a movie ticket, because I really like to watch a lot of movies and also a lot of shows. Yeah, I really dig movies a lot, so I watch a lot of those and talk a lot about them to people, and I know most people don't really care, but I still talk about them anyway.
Yeah, it does.
We do here.
So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, those are my 4 things.
Awesome. Ray, what 4 items did you place on your shield?
All right, so the first square has 3 controllers connected by 1 wire. It's an original Nintendo NES
nice.
A PlayStation controller, and an Xbox One controller. It's all by 1 cord. So
there you go.
The next one is, and I was really trying to think of how I could do like a DC and a Marvel logo, and luckily enough, they've done that for me and came with Amalgam Comics.
Cool.
The Amalgam Comics symbol. And then the next one is a movie theater sign, like an old school one. Like,
oh, that's a nice way to take it. Yeah.
Ooh, that's better than mine. Yeah.
No, I was thinking ticket too at one time.
Well, this one here, I wanted to make sure that the R is backwards, so it looks like a high school student put it up.
Sweet.
Nice.
And then the last one is a vintage VW Beetle, just because I really like old cars and working on stuff like that, and I geek out about automobiles all the time. So
cool.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, that's very cool.
Chris, what 4 items are on your shield?
Okay, I have I have movie ticket here, but I should have added also a box of Milk Duds with it because
That's fine.
I really love movies. I really love going to the movie theater.
with your Milk Duds.
With my
I didn't realize it had so many movies. I was like, man, this would be a little different, but I guess it's not.
No, everybody
Very
here
good.
is very
Awesome.
into the movies.
Good.
And the next square would be YA books. I'm a big sucker for a good young adult.
Gotcha.
And then the next one would be an oven because I really love baking.
Awesome.
I should be morbidly obese with the amount of.
She bakes stuff and puts it on Pinterest, and it's like, God.
Yeah, it looks good.
And then the next one would be I had this little 13-inch television in my college room, my last year of college, and I just would sit on the floor and stare at it for hours on end because I love TV shows. And I'm not apologetic about it. I will watch hours of television, and I let my kids watch hours of television, and I don't care because I love it.
Right.
You know what?
I
I'm
was
willing to
raised
bet
by
most of us
TV.
here grew up on television, and
I did.
we're
I grew up
all
on
active members of the community. So
Yeah. I teach, for goodness sake.
there you go. Jay, what 4 items are on your shield?
Alrighty, so the first one I had a little Mario mushroom.
Oh, nice.
Just not just a sign of my love of Mario, which is pretty much my first video game memory. The biggest one I have.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
But and I actually had this shit saved, so I didn't have to fucking remember this stuff. Okay, but I had that. I had a Punisher logo.
Okay.
Because, Punisher's my favorite our comic book character. Always has been. I mean, I got a Punisher tattoo on my leg.
Mm-hmm.
That and, it can just signify my love of all comics. But I have that. One is the third one is like a weight plate.
Nice.
Because, of course, my years and years of training.
Yeah, I would say for a normal person, a weight plate might be questionable, but considering the fact that like you did it like hardcore and like competed in stuff, that's definitely really loving it and getting into it. So that definitely that qualifies.
Yeah, I started competing at like 14.
Damn.
Oh wow, Jay.
So
Wow.
yeah, on and off, after injuries and yeah. But my last one, and it's probably the weirdest one that'll be on there. A set of boobs.
Hey.
Hey.
You know what?
Perfect.
It's not weird, but it's just who don't love boobs, and
Everybody loves
I have
boobs.
them, and I love them.
I have them too, and I mean I don't love them as much as female boobs, but hey, they're mine, might as well.
I'm glad you went with that, because I was like, please don't say dildo. Please don't say dildo.
Big black dildo.
No, dildo would have been kind of strange.
Yes, that would have been a little odd. We would have got where you were going, but yes, it definitely would have been yeah.
Yeah, it was. It's a toss-up. I was gonna put beer, and have like a beer stein because I love beer, but damn it, I remember I loved boobs way before beer, so.
Boobs are important.
Yes, they are.
There's a reason you're here.
Very important.
I mean, yeah. Look, they play a big part in nature.
Yeah, they do.
We don't have to argue the importance.
Yeah,
of it.
you are preaching to the choir here.
They played a big part in my maturity and immaturity. So I mean,
duality.
Yeah.
Duality.
And it don't matter how old you get. I mean, eventually you may get old enough where you don't have an interest in video games, or don't have an interest in beer, or this, that, or the other. Pretty much a man is interested in boobs until we die.
Love boobs.
Yeah.
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 It's an internal love.
There you go. The 4 elements on mine, I did ponder putting movie ticket on there. The only reason I didn't put it on there is I don't really get to go that often. I love going to the movie theater, don't get me wrong, but I don't get to go that often, so that's the reason why it fell off of the list. The first thing I put on there is my grill spatula. I love grilling. I love barbecuing. It's
and he's
just
super good at it,
thank
too.
you. Yeah, I have gotten pretty good at it. It's one of those things I'm still constantly researching. Still
Unless you
trying.
ask Cy about the burger thing.
Yes,
Sai knows nothing.
Hey, I will stand. I don't know what Cy. It's the chili. It's an off. He used a different brand of chili and.
I don't know why. Maybe I didn't explain it to him. I don't know. But he's also said he doesn't like combining things. But
what a freaking weirdo!
Yeah.
Like bacon and cheese. Is he against that too?
Let's not beat Cy down too bad on this.
Bacon and chocolate.
Bacon and chocolate.
Bacon and ice cream.
The second thing that's on my list. Granted, I only do this once a week and only for a couple of hours. But I'm putting a microphone on mine because I love podcasting. I actually got to thinking about it this week. Number one, I'm glad we do the show, but
Same.
the fact that it's I don't want to say it's an excuse, but when we weren't doing the show and we weren't meeting pretty regularly to just chat, goof off, and hang out, I missed it, and I noticed I'm a different person whenever I can't hang out with my friends. So, I love. And like I said, this is an excuse to get together and have a reason to talk. So
it's like when you don't have a burger or something, you get hangry. And
yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
I get hangry. I know this. The third thing on my list is a Dremel. I'm constantly working on projects, and I've still got more and more projects lined up. And by the way, fuck you, Jay, for that post that you did on Facebook, but it totally was true.
I was about to say, it is 100% correct.
It is 100% correct. It's literally a picture of Dory from Finding Nemo, and it says, I've got too much on my plate. Can't possibly do anything else. Oh, look, a project. Yeah, So, and then the final item I put on there is, earlier, when I was younger, it definitely would have been a video game controller, but I definitely play more board games now. So I just picked a die, and not even a 20-sided die. I picked just the normal 8-sided die because that's the one that I tend to use the most. But those are the 4 items: grill spatula, microphone, Dremel, and a die. It would be kind of an interesting shield. So.
I honestly thought that you were either going to have like the Ghostbuster logo, a proton pack, or the little character, the little that little motherfucker. Whenever we play Settlers of Catan.
Oh, the
yeah.
When you roll a 7 and that little son
of
a
the
bitch
thief,
comes up.
Yeah.
I
could have put him. I
hate the sound he makes on like the virtual version.
Oh yeah.
He's the worst.
Prick.
All I'll say is, just wait for it. All right, so moving on. The third item we're going to talk about is the crest. Now, like I said, originally I had said this is going to be your spirit animal. After thinking about it, I couldn't really pin down an animal that I thought would be my spirit animal per se. And so I put it out there to the group. I'm like, do y'all think it has to be an animal? And it was pretty much unanimous.
Nah.
Like, no, it does not have to be an animal. So this could be kind of interesting. What is the crest that you have on the top of your shield, Lainey?
The crest on the top of my shield is a black cat with glasses on.
Okay.
Yeah. In fact, this was the thing that took me the longest to come up with because I kept going through all these different things. I was like, well, I could do like a character from like Disney parks, and I could do this, and I could do that. I was like, oh, I'm gonna do a Velociraptor. I'm gonna do
Velociraptor would have been awesome,
right?
Yep. What's your spirit animal?
And
Velociraptor.
It would have been really fitting, but I was thinking about it. I was like, no, a black kitty cat with glasses on.
You realize if you had made a Velociraptor your spirit animal, your motto at the bottom would have had to been "clever girl," right?
Oh my God!
You messed up, kid.
Why didn't
You done goofed.
You done goofed.
All right, Parker. What is your crest on top of your shield?
A dragon.
Okay.
Because dragons are
Because
awesome,
he's a
man.
big old nerd.
Asian or
Western.
Western. Okay.
Well, just because that's just what comes to mind, just from mostly from the fantasy books that I read.
Okay,
and it's
gotcha.
all that Western Middle Ages setting stuff. So that's kind of where I go to.
Gotcha.
And dragons are just awesome. They breathe fire and shit, man.
Yeah, they do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Nothing
that's
wrong
what
with
it
that.
is. Yep.
Jay, what is your spirit animal? What is your crest on top of your...
I was debating between a few things.
That should be interesting.
Do I go with something from my childhood and put like Snarf up there?
Oh my God, that would have been hilarious.
Which I thought about because he's big, dumb, and lazy. That was kind of like me. Troublesome, that pretty much throws out me. Then I was kind of thinking about putting up a T-Rex up there.
That would have
I
been
love
awesome.
Jurassic Park, and I think it was you that tagged me in something about being big with short little arms. So, there's that. But I finally had to go with a pug.
You know what? That's perfect. That has to be it because
I love my pug to death. He's sitting here right next to me as I do the show.
What's his name?
Chunky.
Oh my God.
Yes, I'm talking about you, buddy.
Oh my God.
But
Chunky
yeah,
the
come
pug.
here.
Do you not see any of his posts with the pug in it?
No, I guess I don't pay close attention.
You need to. It's awesome.
Don't pay attention to me. It's okay.
I'm sorry. No, I don't. I don't pay attention to social media.
Yeah,
Honestly, she really doesn't. Like, I have to point out anytime something's posted, especially to Facebook. Now, she does check Instagram.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
But yeah, I'm gonna have to go with him. I mean, he's always here by my side. He's like me. As soon as I get home, I'm coming to here next to the bed, taking off my shoes, putting on my wallet, and he's right there next to my pillow, like, hey, just lay down for a little bit.
Yeah.
So, and every time I lay down to watch Netflix, he's right there in my arm, just watching it with me. So that's my spirit animal.
There you go. I'll be honest. I had toyed with the idea of making Conan on top of my crest, but I decided not to.
I was gonna say mine is my cat. So.
The only reason I didn't choose Conan is because I thought if he's supposed to be my spirit animal, he can be kind of a dick, and I'm like, I don't really think that's my spirit animal.
Yeah, that kind of works.
Screw y'all hippies. All right, Chris, what is your crest on your shield?
I have two spirit animals.
Uh-oh.
Wow.
Yeah, you guys can frickin' deal.
Yeah.
So the one is a hippogriff because
Chris, will you marry me?
of course, darling.
Hey.
I'm sitting right here.
Okay.
Because hippogriffs, they're not real, and I'm a bit of a flake.
There you go.
Yeah.
And they they can fly, and they're cool looking, and they're just very active, and then the other side is a bulldog.
Okay.
Give a shit.
I like it.
And
Bulldog flipping everybody off because that's what it sounds like.
And both of them you have to approach with caution. So
Yes.
There you go.
I love it.
Oh, that's awesome. Ray, what do you have for your crest?
So I went with the dragon as well.
Sweet.
But I'm more the Asian style. I like
Okay.
I've got two tattoos of dragons, and both are Asian style, and I'm really drawn to that style. I love the ones with the big wings and everything, and that's awesome, but I like the idea of the Asian style ones.
The long flowing tail. Kind of
Yeah, I've seen some paintings of ones done, and they are amazing. And so I just
And they're also really good at granting wishes too.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are.
Especially if you have all the Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
All right. So, like I said, I had seriously thought about different animals, and then I had thought about possibly Conan, and I thought, okay, because initially I was going to put it out there. Are we going to count characters in sci-fi and stuff? Because I had even thought about putting Chewbacca on there, but I decided once we decided that it could be anything for our spirit animal. It was pretty clear what I had to put, and it's Optimus Prime.
Oh yeah, that's fitting.
I mean, that's my handle online pretty much. He's been a hero of mine ever since I was a little boy. It has to be Optimus Prime. So plus, I mean, especially whenever he has the mouth guard on, the quote unquote traditional Optimus Prime, it looks very much like a knight, and I thought, okay, that would work great too. So yeah, I figured Optimus Prime would be my spirit animal. So. All right, next thing up is the supporters. Now, these are things that are on the side that are basically holding up the shield. Well, these could actually be anything. Like depending on what culture, sometimes it was like swords. It could be actual knights. It could be anything. So, Lainey, what are the two supporters on your holding up your shield?
So the two supporters that are going to hold up my shield, they're going to be different. So the first one is going to be a stack of books.
Cool.
So I've always been a very big reader. In fact, today we spent way too long in a bookstore because
about an hour and a half or so.
Yeah, because I couldn't stop looking for stuff.
Yeah. Oh, me too.
Yeah, it's a problem. But yeah, so the first one would be a stack of books, and then the second one would actually be a jack-o'-lantern on the other side. Okay. I love Halloween. I love Halloween. I love anything spooky. It's my favorite. I always tell people that Halloween is in my heart all year round, like most people do with Christmas. It's my favorite. I love everything about it. I geek out about it every year. And
awesome.
I start celebrating in like September, like early September.
Yeah, like putting up decorations.
Yeah. Like I'm watching Hocus Pocus and like Casper the Friendly Ghost every night, eating Count Chocula.
Oh, Lord.
Just like getting my whole life. So yeah.
Ray loves Halloween.
It's amazing. It's the best holiday. It just is. It's so underrated.
Or if you've listened to that previous episode, Cosplay Days, we're now referring to it.
How dare you? It will always be Halloween for me. So, yeah, like, in fact, the other day I was driving and I had my iPod on shuffle and the Nightmare Before Christmas soundtrack came on and it started playing This Is Halloween and I got, like, really excited, like, giddy excited and started clapping and, like, giggling. Lord. Yeah, it's a problem. So those are my two supports, a stack of books and a big old jack-o'-lantern.
Hey, that works. That sounds good to me. All right, what are your supporters?
My two supporters are, the first one is a rock hammer. I'm a geology major, so that's a big part of what I do.
Sorry.
Oh my God, it's so ridiculous.
And I have a holster for my rock hammer, so I can keep it on my belt.
Oh, you got a holster.
So I don't have to carry it.
He gets.
Do you ever pull out the rock hammer and pretend it's a gun?
Oh, yeah. That's basically we shoot each other with our rock hammers all the time. That's
what geology trips are for.
Yep. You walk around, hit rocks, and drink a bunch of beer.
Yep.
I need to be a geology.
Yeah, I tell myself that every single day.
It's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Fuck Apple. I mean.
Yeah. No shit. Yeah. And then my second one is a stand-up bass. I played that in junior high and high school, and that kind of follows into me.
I reiterate. No,
I know. Little orc dork.
And then I really, really like music, and so that kind of covers all of that music-y side. But
cool.
Yeah, big stand-up bass is the other side of my.
And he was really good too.
Yeah, we were pretty good.
Yay.
Yeah. So yeah, those are.
I'm awesome at Guitar Hero.
Hey, close enough, right?
No big deal, but I'm great at Guitar Hero.
Yeah. So yeah, those are my two supports of the crest.
Good deal. Yes. Good deal. All right, Jay, what are your two supporters?
Well, I got two separate ones. At first, I was going to do, instead of the spirit animal as my pug, I was going to have one on each side, just like up against the crest.
Yeah, I can see that.
But I decided to go with, on one side will be a lightsaber.
Nice.
In the other side, I was going to put the Nintendo Blaster.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, that would have been good. I'm almost.
That's a deep cut.
I really want to hear what your other one is now.
Yep.
No, and I actually decided to go with the Nintendo Blaster because I was going to put the bottle of beer over there. Blaster. But I mean, as much as I love beer, it still comes back because Duck Hunt, Hogan's Alley.
Yep.
I mean, you can't beat that. I mean, I could still play. I could sit down here and play Duck Hunt and cheat and put my gun right against the screen and.
Yep.
That's how I won.
I mean, yeah, that's how my sister used to play, and she's older than me, and she was supposed to set an example, and that little bitch used to cheat all the time.
Yeah. Same boat. And I played, real like you're supposed to, and she would just go up to the wall and I was like, that's not.
That's not the way it's done.
I was like, don't get all butthurt about it, all right?
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm not butthurt. It's just,
I am. I'm still.
She did a lot of shit to me and then blamed it on me.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, The little asshole still tries to do it.
I know those feels.
Ray, what items do you have supporting your shield?
All right, so I have two different ones. Well, it's kind of four, but it's for good reason. So the first one is a six-finger hand, which is representative of Princess Bride.
Oh God, yes.
Wow, that's a deep cut.
Yeah, it is.
Holding a lightsaber.
Okay.
Bobby.
And then the other one is, so I was talking about Amalgam Comics. So Dark Claw is actually Wolverine and Batman put together. So there's Dark Claw's hand with the claws out holding on to a sonic screwdriver.
Nice.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
That was something else I had to admit.
Yeah,
There's
I
a
didn't
sonic
think
screwdriver.
I could do mine.
I had to get Doctor Who into there. So.
I'll change it. My color will be TARDIS blue. How about that?
That's your spirit animal.
The TARDIS.
Oh my God, the TARDIS would have been a great spirit animal.
That is a really good spirit animal. Or
Oh,
just
that would have
Rose
been
Tyler
wonderful.
would have been a great spirit animal for me.
Oh, yes.
Weeping Angel.
Oh, that would have been awesome
Absolutely
too.
not.
Yeah. Oh, I love them because they're creepy as fuck.
God, that scared
Hell
the
yeah.
crap out of me.
Still one of the best episodes ever. We may have to have a Doctor Who drill down as an episode.
Absolutely.
All right, Chris. What are your supporters for your shield?
Okay, mine are not as geeky as Ray's.
Yeah, it's pretty tough that, I think.
On one side, it's just a big old stack of cereal bowls because that's my favorite food.
Oh my God, yes.
That works.
Like any
Fruity-
kind. And then
full of
Pardon?
Fruity Pebbles. It's got to be full of Fruity Pebbles.
Fruit Loops, whatever. And then the other side is
Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms. Yeah, the other side is our cottage, and that just represents my family.
Aw, I knew it was gonna be something nice.
I'll tell you one thing. There's a little mom and pop's little diner that's only open for like spring and summer months here. And they have it's supposed to be a lemon flavored ice cream, but it tastes like fucking Fruit Loops.
Because all Fruit Loops are like lemon flavored.
Not
But they feel lemon. I don't know how to explain
But
it.
it tastes like you have a big spoonful of Fruit Loops.
Damn,
and
that
you just
sounds
eat it.
good.
And I was like, that tastes like fucking Fruit Loops. And yeah, I've went back 3 or 4 times since he opened, and I guess, give me the Fruit Loops. They have no idea what I'm talking about, but they're learning.
There you go. Maybe you can convince them to change it.
I'm going to try.
The two supporters that I picked, this was kind of hard. I was really trying to figure this out because it really did depend on, until I had settled on Optimus Prime being the crest. One side was going to be held up by his plasma rifle, but instead I decided to go much like my brethren here. On one side there is a lightsaber, blue. Even though those stupid things you do online, there's like, what color is your lightsaber? It always comes back green.
It's blue.
There's no way I would be a green lightsaber. I'm blue. And the other side, going back to kind of what y'all were saying, foreshadowed this, would be a proton pack. So I'd have a lightsaber holding it up one side and a proton pack leaned up on the other side. So that would be pretty fucking badass.
That's a good duo right there.
Yeah. Although, like I said, it was killing me. It was killing me not to have any Doctor Who on here, but I just really couldn't figure. The thing is, I'm like 2 seasons behind, and I was like, well, I mean, I still love Doctor Who, but it's not like a huge part of my life right now. It's one of those things I don't have time to go back and watch it, and a lot of things I keep hearing is like, well, maybe you should just wait until we get a new showrunner, because a lot of people are getting fed up with what's the piece right now. So.
Oh, they not like the new Doctor?
A lot of people don't necessarily have a problem with the new Doctor. It's what's his name?
Where the show's going?
Showrunner.
Oh, the show. Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
gotcha.
So
Right.
and because they're like, no, he's fine. They like the way that they've done him. Of course,
a lot of
everyone
people
seems to be getting tired of what's her name, who's the current.
She's leaving. So.
Yeah.
But a lot of people are pissed off that he's got Sonic sunglasses.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
No, don't worry about that. It's very minimal and it's not very long. That's all I'll say about it.
Yeah. So.
But still, though.
I know, but
Still.
Yeah, it's one of those things that it's still it's kind of off-putting.
So.
You know what? Somebody else told me though that it's hilarious that a show all about accepting change and accepting all all there is out there is the fan base can't handle change. I think that's hilarious.
I will
actually a damn good point.
accept change as long as it ain't to fucking sunglasses.
That's his one thing he can't get past.
Yeah,
That's his line in
Right.
sand.
Yeah. Hey, we all have to have something, right?
You got to have something to fight against. I mean, some people are it's an equality, and
Some
fucking
people with
mint-
songlasses. You know.
yeah, it's fucking Sonic sunglasses. You gotta pick your battles, man.
Yep,
Pick your
yep.
battles.
All right, the last thing for our coat of arms, our geek coat of arms, is the motto. So I'm picturing it. It's kind of on a scroll down the bottom. I said roughly 3 to 6 words. Something pretty short. So, Lainey, what is the motto that is at the bottom of your shield?
Well, now I'm rethinking everything with the whole Velociraptor discussion. So
If we did old school titles for these episodes, that would probably be the name of the episode. Would be the Velociraptor discussion.
Velociraptor
Yeah.
discussion. It's a very important facet of my geekdom because I love Jurassic Park. But yeah, my motto that would be on the lovely scroll on my crest is "Damn the man, save the empire."
Not bad.
Nice.
So I just felt like that was very all-encompassing of all of the things that I love. So weird people, weird music, just weird stuff.
Got it. That's good. That works. I like that. Damn the man, save the empire. That works.
Plus, it kind of talks about Star Wars, but not really.
Yeah.
All right,
All over
Parker.
that.
What is your motto at the bottom of your shield?
I had to add a little Lord of the Rings.
I knew it was coming. I was waiting for it.
Because I kind of did this almost specifically for you guys because there was a serious lack of Lord of the
Oh
Rings
my god!
love.
Again with
I
this
think.
discussion.
Anyway, mine is one ring to rule them all.
Nice.
So I just had to throw that out there just so Lord of the Rings gets love. And I'm a huge fan of that Middle Earth
All of
everything.
it. All of it.
Nice.
All of it.
Big deal for me.
One ring to rule them all.
Right. So yeah, that's mine.
That's
Good
very
deal.
fitting.
Jay, what is your motto at the bottom of your shield?
I honestly could not think of anything.
That would be a great
That's a good motto.
thing to have at the bottom of
Yeah.
your shield.
I don't know.
That's going to be on my tombstone.
I honestly
I don't
couldn't
know.
think of anything.
Yeah, I honestly couldn't think of anything.
I love that.
No, I thought about, because I am a big fan of Star Wars. I've never liked Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
I just couldn't get around it. I don't know why. It's just William Shatner just irritates the fuck out of me. So I don't know if you've seen it, but a movie Fanboys.
Oh,
Yes.
I
Great
love that
movie.
movie, and I almost thought about Get Out of Here, you Kirk loving Spock sucker. But I don't know. I just didn't think it'd fit. So
I
I was
honestly couldn't
kind of
think of
lost.
anything. I like that.
Yeah.
That works. That's
I love
hilarious,
that.
dude.
Fair enough.
Yeah, especially for me, because I usually have a lot of dead air space in my head.
I know. I wouldn't say that because you've come up with some of the funniest shit on the show. Believe me, I've
But
gone back and listened to all the episodes where I'm preparing for another episode. We'll talk about that off air. But yeah, you come up with some really funny shit. So I wouldn't.
But then
wouldn't-
I have a lot of times where it's just like, I'm there in spirit. Just nothing's coming out.
There you go. Ray, what is your motto at the bottom of your shield?
So originally I was going to go with Wooderson from Dazed and Confused. all right. But
All right. Oh God.
That's what I love about those high school girls.
Yes, sir.
God.
The
so
whole
to
scene is-
steer away from that one, I actually went with In the End, We're All Just Stories.
Oh, that's
There you
a
go.
Nice.
great line. Could have gone with the classic "Chick you later."
Yeah, I was thinking that one too.
He wanted to get a little deep, though, I think.
That's true, and I like that.
Yeah.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Chris, what is your motto at the bottom of your shield?
This is one of my. I just love this line. I think it's one of the best lines, and it's so underestimated. It's be excellent to each other.
Nice.
Yes! Wild Stallion!
Nice. Which, by the way, apparently they have they've scheduled the filming for the
No.
movie.
No.
I'm already gonna say no.
No.
Sorry.
No.
This much time that's passed, though.
I don't care. Don't care.
And it's
You know
gonna
what,
be
I kinda
bad,
wanna
like they
see
did
it.
with Gem and the Holograms.
No, I'm willing to bet it will. It's got to be better than that. I'm gonna give it a shot.
Hey, whoa.
All those sequel
Well,
movies
no,
that
we
they
said-
did 20 years later all panned out real well, right?
Yeah.
Toy Story 3 was 10 years after
That is
it came out.
completely different.
No,
Yes,
it's
it is.
not.
Because
No.
in that time span,
Jurassic World was how far after the
And
third
how good
one?
was that movie?
Jurassic World was one of the best ones. Oh, wow. You may not get invited back.
2 and 3 was
Oh.
awful.
Ouch.
You liked Jurassic World.
Jurassic World was great.
It,
You loved it.
No, it wasn't.
You
is a big word,
raved about it when we left the theater.
It wasn't
good, but
It wasn't
great
good,
is
I
a
don't care.
very
Well, the first one
generous
is great.
for
That's
that
different.
movie.
No, the first one was phenomenal.
Yeah, the first one was.
World
Okay.
sucks.
Anyway,
Anyway, that's a different show, right?
Yes. Clearly.
Everybody has feelings on that one.
Yeah.
No, that hurt.
Yeah.
That one,
Glad I
that was a
did.
sticky one.
well, I just found the topic that can divide us into civil war.
Yeah, for real.
Which, by the way, the more and more of the stuff that comes out, the early previews for that movie are just saying it's phenomenal. So I cannot wait. It's gonna be awesome. All right, so
God, yes.
so I'll wrap it up. And the motto that I had was honestly one of the first things that I pulled, and I almost didn't go with it just because of one of the things I'd already previously picked. But my motto is very simple. It's just 2 words: roll out.
Oh, that was I almost had that one.
Because honestly, that's what my phone says whenever my alarm goes off in the morning is roll out.
That's awesome.
I'm sorry, that Optimus, like I said, Optimus Prime has been a hero of mine forever, and I mean that's how you get pumped and get going is roll out. So yeah.
I love it.
Alrighty, that's pretty much it for everyone. I'm looking at our time. Our time's okay. We'll keep going. I think by the time we wrap up, we'll have a pretty decent show here. Unless we want to try to throw together something for Cyrus, or should we leave that up to him?
Oh, probably up to him. It would be pretty personal. For
I
him.
feel like
Okay.
he's got specific ideas.
Oh yeah, he would.
All right, then we will leave that up to him. And actually, that kind of goes back to one of the things I was saying earlier about another show coming up.
Exactly.
Oh, pardon me. So stay tuned for that. All right, so let's go ahead and move on to our picks and pans. Would anyone like to go first?
I will go first again.
All righty, go for it.
So my pan this week
Uh-oh.
is I actually found out about this a couple of weeks ago, but I waited and saved it for when I was going to be back on the show. Rolling Stone put out a list of like their 100 best drummers of all time.
Oh, you were telling me about this.
Yeah, and I mean, I've learned over the years to not put a ton of stock into anytime Rolling Stone puts out like a list of, because 9 times out of 10 I'm not going to agree with most of it.
Right.
And 9 times out of 10 most of the people that I know aren't going to agree with most of it.
Right.
But like, they got the first one right. They had John Bonham, who, if you don't know, is the drummer from Led Zeppelin, who is truly like, I mean,
I don't think he should have been number 1.
okay, we'll talk about this later. So, but I think that like, I mean, if they're gonna not make the list correctly, at least he was like up in a really high spot because he belongs that high. But like, I kept seeing like why is anybody from Motley Crue
Anywhere
involved in this list at all?
Yeah.
Why are there all these crappy hair metal drummers up in this list, and Ginger Baker's like not even in the top 5? That's not. I don't. What? Oh my God! And like, Ringo Starr's number 6. What is that? That's not acceptable. No.
Where did Lars fall?
Oh, don't even. I don't.
What that one is.
Exactly. That's the thing. It's like I love the. Everybody loves the Beatles.
Well, yeah,
Ringo Starr is not a very good drummer.
No.
He's not even the best drummer in the band.
Yeah, he's not even the best drummer in the band.
He's done some decent stuff.
Yeah. Oh no. Yeah. No one's arguing that. But
Oh,
it's like,
did you hear Yoko's album? That was.
Yeah, where
That's
she's
wonderful.
wailing and screaming for 20
Yeah,
minutes.
which one is that one?
performance art.
All of them, I think.
all of them.
Oh, yeah, performance art.
Every of them. But I don't know. There was some misplacements there. I also think Travis Barker should have been higher on the list.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Travis Barker's a great drummer. I'm getting the turtle face from Parker over here.
Where was Dave Grohl listed?
He was pretty high, not as high as he should have been, but he was. Yeah, he was in the 20s. I think he maybe should have been bumped up a little bit. Dave Grohl is a fantastic drummer.
He's an amazing musician.
Yeah,
I mean, how many bands has he been a part of?
Yeah, he's like just like a member of like a bunch of bands. Like, oh yeah, we just
Tenacious D.
Yes, he does everything.
Queens of the Stone Age.
Yeah, he's crazy involved with everybody. He's got his hands
Nirvana,
and everything. Yeah, I mean, he was a part of Nirvana. Like that's.
Well, I mean, yeah, other than the obvious ones.
Yeah, duh. But yeah, he's just. In fact, Parker and I were having this conversation the other day about Dave Grohl's. I feel like anytime a song comes on that he's drumming on, I can tell in like 10 seconds.
Yeah. Because
he's just got a very specific. You could hear it. I don't know what it's very clean.
He just beats the shit out of
God, and he's so but yeah, that was my pan. I really wish that they would let me come in and like redo it.
Because
they're wrong.
There's a podcast I used to listen to, and one of the guests they'd have on there occasionally. He's a very well noted technology writer. His name is John C. Dvorak, and he has written for magazines and television and everything else. And he said multiple times on multiple occasions, he's like, you know how they do those top lists, right? They basically just go around, grab a bunch of names and throw them in a hat and just kind of shuffle them around. And then eventually he's like, I've seen it done. He's like, so that's why I put no stock in those things. So whenever you said this, I thought, yeah, that's probably exactly what happened. Is they just kind of threw it out on the table and just kind of like, that looks pretty good, and just went with it.
Because I scrolled through that list and I saw Travis Barker at 99, and then kept scrolling for a while and saw Tommy Lee's name and went, excuse me?
Right.
So.
Yeah.
Pardon me?
Well, alrighty then. Would anyone like to go next? I'll go next. All right, so my pick is, and I actually was going to break this into 3 different ones, but honestly, I can't. I ran through it too quickly. I had a couple of credits on Audible, and I've had a series of books that I've been, kind of waiting to get around to, and I thought, I'll go ahead and start the first one, and I tore through it within like a day and a half. Granted, I do listen at double speed, and I had another credit, so I went into the second one, and I was going to have to wait for the third book for the next month for my next credit, but then they had a sale, and it was literally half price, and I was like, $5? Yep, I'm doing that. So within about a week and a half time, I read all 3 books of this series. Thus far, he apparently is working on the 4th one. It's called the Magic 2.0 series. It's written by Scott Meyer. The first book is called Off to Be the Wizard. The second one is Spell or High Water, and the third one is An Unwelcome Quest. The best way I can describe this series is The Matrix meets Harry Potter. It literally starts off this guy. He's kind of a goofball. By the way, the series is very. It does not take itself serious. It's got some very goofy humor in it, but I love it. The main character finds this file on the server just sitting there, and he realizes that all of the world, all of existence, is a computer program. And by altering different things in the file, you can do things like you can change your bank account, you can teleport yourself, you can somewhat fly. So he starts messing around with it and is like, man, I need to lay low and I don't need to screw things up, but just in case I do, what could I do? He also figures out he can time travel, so he decides, I'll go back to medieval times, and with what few powers that I have by manipulating this file, I'll be a fucking wizard, and they'll believe that, because magic is real at this time, so that's what his plan is. Of course, he screws things over. He goes back in medieval times, and he finds out he's not the only one. In fact, he now gets entered into wizard training by all these other computer gurus that are basically altering this program and writing scripts to basically do magic. And the first rule that you learn is don't make the obvious joke about your wand or your staff.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yes, this is my type of humor. It's funny. It's awesome. The guy is apparently working on the 4th book in the series. Cannot wait for it to come out. Highly recommend the Magic 2.0 series by Scott Meyer. So, Parker, what is your pick or pan for the week?
I don't have one. I don't have one.
What about the bar that we went to last night?
What do you think about
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Bitbar was very cool. Being able to go in and play a bunch of games that I haven't played and or seen in a long time.
Explain to the people what this was that we
So
went
this is a
Bar
pseudo bar.
It's a bar.
Yeah, it's a bar, and there are
games.
30 different arcade games or so, and you can go in and play them for free.
Yep.
For as long as you're in the bar, and they have a bunch of beer and snacks
Jenga.
and stuff, and life-size Jenga, and had
Board
Monopoly and board games, and yeah, so I got to play Tekken Tag, which I haven't played in 15 years or so. Yeah, it was very, very cool, and just being able to play a lot of old games was a lot of fun for free, which, I mean, we've beat The Simpsons, which would have costed us $100.
Yeah.
Yeah, as many,
yeah.
as many credits as we went through, but
Which was pretty cool.
Yeah, all the games. There's no cover from 4 to 6, and then after that's only a $5 cover. But then they've got all these arcade games, and they're all set to free play. You just have to hit the button or whatever to get the credits. And we all jumped on the Simpsons game. I posted a picture on my Instagram and stuff of it. We ran through and beat it all the way. So,
That was super fun.
Yeah,
we had a
that
good
was
time last night. So
really, really cool. Yeah, Colleen has some really cool stuff.
finally.
Hey, it shocked me too. So.
Yeah. So I would highly recommend if you're in Killeen to go to
Yeah,
the
go hang
Bit
out at
Bar
Bit
for
Bar.
sure. Yeah.
Very cool.
That's sweet.
Jay, what is your pick or pan for the week?
Oh, okay. I got a couple actually. Started, trying to get my big ass back into shape,
Mm-hmm.
and started
Right there with
walking
you,
again.
brother.
I started walking again, and I started using a new fitness tracking app, other than the one that's already installed on the
Mhm.
iPhone, called Charity Miles,
Really?
and it actually keeps track of how long that obviously it tracks how far you walk, your calories, but whenever you get ready to start, you get to pick which charity you want to donate to, because the people that developed the apps have sponsors that the more miles you walk, they donate, so much to charity.
Oh, that's cool.
Really?
Oh, that's so
So,
cool.
They got like the, ASPCA, whatever, Wounded Warriors, a whole bunch of, the Cancer Association of America, all these different big charities. You pick which one you want to donate to, and it keeps track of, you're walking.
That is awesome.
Oh shit! I'm about to.
I want to do that.
Yeah, I'm about to have to install that.
I really want
But
to do that.
I actually heard about that on another podcast I listened to, because the created their own fitness page. One of the guys on there is like a fitness guru, and he created his own fitness page on Facebook called Geek Fit.
I've heard of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and he's been, was talking about the app and prompted it, or promoting it on that page. I've been trying it. It's it's cool, and if you want to get into shape, it's a good way to also donate to charity. But between that and a lot of people know that dumbass game Crossy Road.
Yes.
Well, I downloaded Disney Crossy Road,
What?
and so you start out, you automatically get Mickey, but you can also unlock Toy Story characters. I've unlocked Zootopia characters, Lion King characters. I mean,
Ooh.
so I mean, yeah, it's the same, little goofy thing, and of course, depending on the character you unlock it, it changes the scenery. I know I unlocked Simba, so instead of on one part, instead of cars zooming by real fast, it's like a stampede of buffalo and
Wildebeest.
wildebeest, whatever.
There you go.
Fucking desert buffalo.
We're in Africa. We're in the savannah.
African buffalo. Okay.
Big ass animal.
Yeah.
That feels a little traumatic though, with the wildebeest for Simba.
Yeah, there's that, and
PTSD, man.
yeah, it's kind of fucked up, but it's a fun little game. So
Very awesome, dude.
it one thing. It's a pick and pan both, and it's one single thing.
Okay.
Batman versus Superman.
I was wondering if someone's going to bring it up.
Panning the first half of it, picking the second half.
Wow, I'm just the opposite.
Yeah, same.
They're talking about. Well, it's kind of a mix. I think it was an awesome movie overall. I really liked it, but I wanted more character development, actually.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
And they've talked about there's a edition supposed to be coming out, the original cut, and it's supposed to be like 4 hours long.
Oh God.
But it's supposed to be where they didn't so much go into their backstory because everybody fucking knows already.
Mm-hmm.
But it draws them out more. And I think that would be kind of cool, developing the characters a little more.
Honestly, if it's more Batfleck and Wonder Woman, I'd be down for that.
Yeah.
Batfleck.
And that's what it's supposed to do,
I
is
love
bring
that.
out, a little bit more Batman, get into Wonder Woman more. And
Better editing.
but,
Oh God, yes.
and before I turn it over, I should have thought of this, but my slogan or my crest on there could have been, "So long, and thanks for all the fish."
Oh yeah!
There's a good one.
Nice.
I
I
like
like that.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Nicely done.
All right, Chris, what is your pick or pan for the week?
I have a pick. This week, a friend of mine wrote an article about Ray and I for a website called Tree Hugger.
Yes, I read it.
And it came out, and that was really great. I got likes on my Facebook page, and I got new subscribers to my blog. But the best part was the comments. They were my favorite. They were awesome because it's just what people pick out of stuff like that. Like, there were two people who were upset that we deemed books non-essential. Somebody defended us on that one. Then somebody else thought he was more promoting his website with his talk about how this is exactly what society needs. They're changing their minds, blah blah blah. And then he went into some island society description, which I couldn't understand.
Oh my God.
And then the vegan came, which yes, I love.
Yes.
Of course.
Because we buy meat and dairy, and because we do produce garbage and recycling, and we do not grow 100% of our food, we are not zero waste.
Oh
Of
my
course.
God.
And you also hate the earth and
Yeah,
like
God.
to burn.
But that was my favorite one, so I loved the comments. They were fantastic.
No, what's that saying? Vegan is Native American for shitty hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just love. I couldn't wait to see what people would put up, because people get really passionate about this stuff, especially on
They do.
website Tree Hugger, because it's a very political website, because it's all environmental topics and stuff, and people have real feels on there. Like my poor friend, she's just writing, and she gets very little money to do these posts, and people like hate on her hard.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid,
Vegan.
ignorant, and yeah.
Oh, I need to go in there and do my own special kind of defense.
There you go, Jay.
Yeah, I feel like I've met a lot of vegans, and I've only met like
Two cool
two
ones?
that weren't like. I just think it's really fucked up that you like hate animals. And
You know what I would like to
okay.
see? I would like to
Yeah.
turn Cy loose on this, because he's excellent at trolling people on comments.
Oh God.
I love fucking animals, and some of them I guess really love so much I eat them.
There you go.
He wants them to be part of him.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ray, what is your pick or pan for the
Oh
week?
man.
You know what? I gotta say, Marvel trailers,
Oh yeah.
because two of and I guess that's actually Disney trailers, because
Yep.
two
You're welcome.
because
Work for the mouse.
No, I don't.
She feels like it.
yeah.
Never ends.
So yeah, you had Doctor Strangelove, which that was awesome.
Yes, it was.
One
Uh,
Beard's
stop.
Rogue One looked awesome.
Oh God, yes.
Oh yeah, it does.
So Disney, well done. You are handling trailers really well. DC, take some notes, because
I
Dude, that new
honestly,
Suicide Squad trailer was really good.
Well, the Suicide Squad ones, because they
I
had that
will-
awesome Queen song,
yes,
Yes.
I will accept that.
and they timed
Well,
all of it.
the
well, they
newest
put one after
though.
that too. Had Ballroom Blitz in it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the one I'm talking. Like the third one, the one they just put out, is really good.
That gave me like a geek chubby. That
Yeah.
and Margaret
I know.
Robbie and like getting all
Yeah.
dressed and stuff. Yeah, that did it for me. But
I got excited all over again. I'm wearing my Harley Quinn shirt now. Like I
the
just-
Doctor
She is.
Strange trailer didn't do a whole lot for me though.
I think it set up enough for me.
It looks fucking beautiful, but I guess whenever they're showing some of the shit, I just kept thinking
Inception?
Yep.
Yep.
I just kept thinking that the whole time. This is fucking Inception by Marvel.
Yep.
I just like that Tilda Swinton's in it. I think that's pretty cool.
Oh, Tilda.
Her character,
I
though,
love Tilda.
from what they showed of her character, I really liked it. So I don't know. We'll see where it goes.
I'm just waiting for Netflix to put out more Marvel shit because Daredevil's awesome. I want them to put out, a Punisher series. I can't wait for the Luke Cage series.
They just announced today that Tribe Called Quest is going to be doing the music for Luke Cage. So
Yay.
Yeah, Iron Fist should be a good one. I mean,
yeah.
I just want them to come out with a good Punisher movie. The last two, I wasn't really thrilled with either of them.
I think if with Warzone, because loving Punisher,
Mm-hmm.
he actually for that comic line and how really gritty
Right.
Warzone got, it wasn't bad. I
It was
like Ray Stevens' portrayal.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that was the best one up to that point because it just his attitude and just how violent it was.
Oh yeah,
was
absolutely.
true to the comic line at that point.
Yeah. Versus the one that came out.
With Thomas Jane?
Yes.
Yeah.
The Warzone was definitely much better.
And then the Dolph Lundgren one, which being
Dolph
I think
Lundgren?
I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I was like maybe 8 when that came out, 7.
Yeah.
It was cool for the time.
Yeah, it's very period piecey to me with Dolph Lundgren.
Yeah, and it's just like, really, Ivan Drago dyed his hair and now he's shooting people.
Yeah.
Yes, and Christy rented before the show started. Christy rented that movie Sisters, and there was a trailer on before it for Kindergarten Cop 2.
Oh God, Dolph
Are
Lundgren.
you
Dolph
DVD.
Lundgren.
Straight to DVD.
Yeah.
Yep.
You watched it?
No.
No.
She saw the
I saw the trailer
Okay.
too, and it was just basically a copy.
Yes.
They just basically redid the whole entire movie just with Dolph Lundgren, and he's like an FBI agent.
Yeah.
It's not a tumor.
Not a tuba.
God, that movie's awesome.
If he fucking says that in that goddamn movie, I'm gonna go to Hollywood.
It's a riot.
They use the original. They use Kindergarten Cop, by the way, at like education trainings. Just FYI.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's ridiculous.
That's awful.
Yeah. This is a great example of. I'm like, okay, I get it.
Yeah, it was a great example 10 or 20 years ago when
Yeah.
it came out. Now it's like, yes, everyone's seen it. We got it. All right.
No.
Alrighty, that's it for our show for the evening. If you would please go to iTunes or Stitcher and wherever you watch the show, make sure to give us a 5-star review. As for the review section, don't worry about writing a review. No one reads those except for me. Instead, come up with the items that you would put on your geek crest. Like I said, colors, the shield elements, the crest, the supporters, and then of course the motto. You can also watch the show on YouTube, so you can check out the channel there. And like I said, it drops the same day that the audio version does. Where can we find you on the internet, Lainey?
You can find me on Twitter and on Instagram at It's a Laney-Bird. I'm still totally sucking at Twitter, but I'm trying. So every now and then I'll post something, so why not subscribe, or whatever the word is, follow?
Yes.
That's how good I am at it. That tells you anything.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Parker, do you have anything out on the internet?
I sure don't.
Yeah.
Alrighty, yes, I know, because I've tried finding you on Facebook to become friends, and I can't find your ass.
Yep.
Sasquatches don't get reception in the
terrible.
forest.
No.
Chris, where can we find you on the internet?
On Instagram at never mind.
Woo!
I'm tired. It is almost 1 o'clock. On Instagram at Lake Life Mama, and on my blog at theimpostersyndrome.wordpress.com.
Very cool. Ray, where can we find you on the internet?
Best spot is Instagram, Lake Life Artist.
Sweet. Jay, where can we find you on the internet?
I know Pornhub's played out.
I was trying to say, I was trying to figure out where you were going next. You said Pornhub. You said
RedTube.
Spank Bank.
Oh, RedTube that fucking sucks.
Yes, but I'm just throwing out names at
I
you.
like X videos. I prefer that one. There's a big bank of
Oh my
free
God.
videos.
Here he goes.
And then, of course, you can find him on Twitter at jred1oma. As for me,
I'm not there very much.
Yeah. As for me, you can find me at Optimus Gene on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I am still posting pictures of doing the boys proton packs. I literally had an epiphany today. I'm putting on the last coats of paint. I may actually get to put these things together for the most part tomorrow. So I'm actually really excited. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. So,
Hot diggity.
of course, as soon as I get that done, I immediately need to start on Laney's. So. But yeah, it should be interesting. So, and then of course you can find the show on Facebook and Twitter and on YouTube. For everyone on the show, have a nice night.